as I keep making these videos, I keep getting wetter. So I hope you're enjoying them. Anyway, guys, this is Scott Johnson with Pitt Home Buyers, and today we're going to continue our series on the cost of selling your house here in Greenville, North Carolina. And we're going to talk about property taxes today. So, it's kind of like the whole algorithm for how they do it is complex, annoying. Just suffice it to say, this is how they do it, okay? So let's say they have a budget. Obviously, every year they come out with a new budget for your county, your city, all that good stuff, right? So let's say the county comes out with their budget, and what they're going to do is they're going to say, okay, here's how much money we need to run our government. Then they're going to add up all the value of all the real estate in this county, and then they're going to divide that budget into it, and that gives them the percentage that you need to pay in order to cover their costs. So property taxes changes every year. All right, very interesting. So when it comes to this selling your house, though, property taxes have to be paid in full the year that the property is sold. Now, property taxes doesn't get declared until July or September. So let's say you're selling your house in February or March. How do you know what you're going to pay for property taxes? Now remember, you only pay up to the closing date if you are the one selling the house. So if you're selling your house in February like 1st, then you're only going to pay taxes for the first 31 days, 30 days past September, April, June. Yes, 31 days of the year. All right. So they basically break it down into a pro rata, which means per day essentially. And they're going to add up your costs. And then at closing, you're going to pay that. All right. Now, but what they do, if you're doing it before they've declared taxes, is they just use the prior year's taxes as kind of a guess for how much they're going to have to pay. You're going to owe for that year. So it gets a little confusing, but just suffice it to say that when you sell your house, one of the main costs is paying your property taxes and making sure it is paid in full. The buyer is going to pay the other portion. Now, even when you're getting a cash offer from us, this is the one expense that you do still have to pay. All right. The reason is we're paying everything else, and you own the property for that portion of time, so it's going to come out of your proceeds. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. But at the same time, I just want to make sure that you guys understand the taxes has to be paid in full that year at closing. And now, if you have paid it already, if you paid it for 2021 and we bought your house in February, what would happen then is that we would actually reimburse you for the amount of taxes that was owed or that you paid, or whatever. So I hope that answers your questions and it kind of helps you understand taxes or property taxes when you're selling your house. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Be sure to hit subscribe and look forward to our next video because we are going to talk about another expense for when you are selling your house here in Greenville. Thanks so much, y'all, and I will talk to you soon.